There we go. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Indie Bandits. I am Jess, and I will be your speaker of tales for this adventure. Joining with me is my lovely group of players who will introduce themselves in just a short moment. Couple quick announcements to get through. Is this month of September is September, so if you have some extra cash and were thinking of subscribing to us here on Twitch, your subscriptions cost 30% less. So yay, all the same amazing benefits for I wanted to
Less
say a
money.
third of the cost, but I'm like that's not quite accurate.
2/3 of the cost.
Yeah, and still a third less. I think that's what I was trying to go for. Anyway, brain. But if you'd like to, also if you have Amazon Prime account, you get a free Twitch subscription every month. There we go. You just have to link the two. You do have to resubscribe every month, unfortunately, which can be a pain. But if you haven't done it, here's your monthly reminder, I guess. If you consider doing that for us, that's great.
It tells you when you log into Twitch, too.
Nice. Also, thank you for all of you who share our content and support us, liking, telling your friends, family, enemies about everything, directing them to our MySpace. We appreciate you.
Especially now that we're getting the podcast rolling. So.
Yes, that's right. If you aren't aware, Indie Bandits is now on podcast. The first 2 episodes, are there.
So exciting.
On most places that you can get podcasts. I'm still mad at Apple Music.
It's giving issues.
Yeah.
How rude. Other than that, we are currently doing a fundraiser. Today is the last day for a fundraiser for the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. And visit afsp.org to learn more about them. If you head over to our Tiltify, someone will post that link in chat because I do not have access to it. And you can donate. Any money at the moment is going towards a future stream of more Jackbox game content. If you haven't checked that out, the VOD is still on Twitch. It will eventually, I think, be on YouTube. It was hilarious. I have no idea. I'm making promises that I can't follow through on.
I should really start working on editing that then.
But if you want to join us and see us play another round, donate towards that, and funds go towards extra time. So
force us to enjoy time with each other again.
Yeah.
We need all the excuses we can get.
And with you guys, because you guys get to join the codes and hang out with us. It's wonderful. So, do so.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
Yeah, now it's character actor introductions.
Yeah, character actor introductions. And if you guys could give a description of your MeatSpace character as well. Starting with, you know what? I don't think we normally go left to right, so I'm going to start right to left this week. Starting with Aaron.
Hello. My name is Arendiel, or Aaron for short. I play Carrie Fisherman in MeatSpace and Chadwick Derriere in ELO Space. Carrie is a 5'4"-ish, mid-20s, dark topic employee. She goes for grunge most of the time. The only cybernetics she has is cyber hair that she usually switches to like match whatever she's wearing because that's how cool she is. And yeah, that's about it.
Hi, I'm GamesIn. You may recognize me from anything that Saves First Death does and more. I also do my own streaming and things, and you can catch me on any social network on the planet, probably even still Friendster, under the name GamesIn. So come visit with me on Twitter and such. Anyway, today I will be playing Damean in MeatSpace. He's 6'1", kind of skinny, fairly skinny. Wears kind of grungy clothes. Has his hair pulled back. He is freshly bathed, so he looks very nice. Yeah. And yeah, in game, I am playing Benjamin Featherbottom, and I have a fancy hat and a really cool Baroque long coat. And yeah, I actually, if you go to our Discord, link in chat, you can go to the art section and see what all of us changed our outfits to last week. And I have a cool cane sword, which I invented. So.
Hi, I'm Zelbin. I play Dahlia in Meat Space. She's a quiet, shy girl. She normally wears pajama bottoms and a sweater top. She's fairly skinny, doesn't get a whole lot of exercise. She's mostly indoors. She has a couple facial piercing, one on her lip, one on her eyebrow. Other than that, she has 2 dyed strips of teal hair. And that's about it.
You also noticed that we were missing a player this week.
Yes.
Yeah, unfortunately, things came up and she wasn't able to join us.
Minkei is getting her puppy. So, yeah, very
Super
exciting.
important.
Very
Also,
important.
if you go to the Discord Animals channel or her personal Discord, you can see pictures of said puppy.
So cute.
It's adorable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, good cause why she's not here. But she will be joining us again next week, if the stars align. Speaking of, last week on the Indie Bandits.
Sorry. Did you
What
read
a
Patient
segue.
Zero's comment?
No.
I know you said cool cane sword, but I first heard it as cocaine sword.
I mean, it is hollow, so I could fill it with the cocaine. You have a false
Cocaine
head. And then
sword.
You know, I picture Dave Wacko having a cocaine sword.
cocaine sword.
A synth coke
Yes.
sword, yes.
Uh-huh.
Can we make
see
that
it.
That was
canon?
so much cocaine.
Sorry. Last week, Carrie suckered us into trying to fight a golem
That's
and then
you.
didn't show up. Decided that she was going to go to work and leave us to take care of it.
There
Luckily,
was an inventory emergency.
because we're giant badasses at things, only one of us died in the altercation with the golem. And so obviously we proved that we were ready to fight dragons now. And then we spent the rest of the episode mining, and I made a cane sword, and there was a lot of shopping, and that is pretty much everything that you guys missed last week. But yeah,
Yeah. You
I'm
guys
so sorry.
got in contact with Lily.
yeah.
She helped. She assisted with the cane sword building.
As it turns out, I'm real bad at building things, and she's significantly better than me. So I lied to the group and said I did it, even though it was her.
Fair.
So it seemed a little loud. Okay.
Me? I was loud?
No, the music. You're
Oh,
fine.
good. Well, I'm never loud.
Also, this one is feeling a little put out that we were talking about a puppy, so this is Oberon. And he's my boyfriend.
Precious baby.
He is adorable.
Now you should be happy because we've talked about you.
Also, the golem almost killed 2 of you. There was a couple good death saves and critical injuries
know.
that saved them, but I think they may have actually figured out a strategy of fighting the golems. Maybe. We'll see. The next time they have to fight one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, but also you're welcome for not being dragon snacks.
Yeah, had you been there, we could have taken out a dragon.
Maybe.
I
Sorry.
firmly believe.
Oh, and Frederick found the bakery. Very important.
Uh-huh.
Nice.
And got beignets
Mm-hmm.
Good.
and didn't tell me where it is.
Mm-hmm.
That's wise.
So,
As soon as you start contributing to a mission.
Oh.
deals killing blow to a golem. Still needs to contribute.
Shots fired.
Yeah, no, that's a great recap, and that's where we will pick up. It is approximately 10:30, 11 at night. You guys do not work tomorrow. So, Carrie's still MIA. She should be back soon. What are you guys doing? You did work today, so
So are we going to take these sword canes into high production, or is that going to be a thing that we do in the future?
You mean like selling them on the marketplace?
Of course.
Well, I say the sooner we get them on, the faster or the better profit we'll make. If someone catches wind of this and starts putting them out before us,
It's
it'd be
true.
very bad for business.
Well, we are the originals.
Can you make 100 by the end of the night?
I think first perhaps we should go mining for ore, and then we will see where we get as far as that.
Just got back from mining. Or
Really?
golem beating.
Well, it's the same thing. We will need a lot of ore to make them. I was able to do it in only 4 pieces of ore and some leather, but in the future it should probably take me more.
Then 4 each? Why are you
Yes.
getting worse as the future goes on?
I'm just saying, the first one I did masterfully because it's for me. The rest may suffer in quality unless I use extra materials.
So you're saying you're just not going to put in the same effort?
You're not wrong.
All right,
Either way,
I just need to know where we're standing. It's fair enough.
Either-
Fair enough.
Either way, we're gonna need ore for this. Maybe we stay up all night gathering ore, and then tomorrow when we log in, I'll make all of them.
I'll look over at Pease's character.
mm-hmm.
I think one of us has already fallen asleep.
No, I'm here. I just zoned out. What are we doing?
How do you feel about staying up all night mining ore?
No.
So then perhaps it is bedtime.
I mean, it is true. We could get an early start on tomorrow. We do need a pack.
Yes, and I have many things to do before we move into the new place.
Okay. Night.
Good night, my friend.
Silo logs off.
You want to stay up in mine?
Yeah.
All right.
Give me, one of you roll, a wilderness survival with a +1.
Mhm.
Is that
Not
one gonna
me.
be you? All right, then me.
That is not me. With the +1, I'd be starting at a 6.
Oh.
All right, that'll be me then. 14.
14. Okay. You stay up all night. You eventually find like a good loop of ore that you can hit in addition to some deer for hides to make the leather, and I believe you need wood as well for the hilt of the sword.
Hilt.
So you guys get a good groove going. Go ahead and take. Let me see. Benjamin, roll me a d10.
9.
Nice. I was gonna double it. So take off 18 uses of your gathering tools
Okay.
and whatever, because I think it's times 2 at this point.
Yeah.
Yields
Yeah.
2.
So that in materials.
Uh-oh.
36 of each material.
Uh-oh.
Don't. Why are we owing? Did you break things?
Yeah.
How?
My scanning knife now says, instead of the 18/25, it says 18/25/2023.
I don't think you did that right,
I
bud.
don't think.
Yeah.
Do you even need a slash?
It was already there. All I did was change the first number,
Oh, we can remove
and
the
it
slash.
decided it was a date.
So whatever's left over is just how many uses you have left.
Yeah.
So for me, it'd be 2 of each.
Well, if it was at 25, you now have 7 uses left of that gathering
I'd
tool.
used 5 uses previously when we were
So you have
doing our.
2 uses left on each of those, or whatever it would be on each of those gathering tools. Before you'll have to buy a new one.
Yeah, but we're gonna make bank now.
Ignore the faces I'm making while I'm typing things.
But yeah, you guys spend all night gathering your materials.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Around sunrise, I'm going to go ahead and pull up my visor. All right, it's probably time to go to bed.
All right, we've probably got a couple hours before they knock on our door, right?
I would imagine.
I will say, Carrie, you probably spent only like 2-3 hours. No, probably 3 or 4 hours at work. So you come home. It's fairly late by the time you get home. But you do get home while they're still running
Doing their
around
thing.
collecting stuff. If there's anything you'd like to do, or you can wait until morning.
I think after the emotional day that I had and then getting called into work on top of it, probably just gonna crawl into bed and pass out.
Sounds good. All right, sunrise hits. You two go to bed.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm pretty sure we've determined that Min-Kay sleeps in as much as, or Silas sleeps in as much as possible.
Yeah.
So she's not getting up anytime soon. It's also her day off, so no. What are so Carrie, you're normally the morning early bird. What time do you wake up?
Probably 9-ish.
Okay.
Sleep in a little bit.
Okay. And what do you do? Today's
Get
your day
up.
off?
Yeah. Get a cup of coffee, hang out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, shit. We were gonna meet Franny at 10. So I would have gotten up probably about 8 and done all that. Get a cup of coffee, get ready. Start trying to wake Silo up at 9. But then she punched me in the face, so I gave up on that.
Don't think she'd punch you in the face. But she'd certainly be groggy and be like, what?
It's a canon that she's a sleep puncher.
Yep.
It is. It is, but it's also Carrie.
Just learn to keep her
Fair.
face out of the way.
Yeah. Carrie would have known like how to nudge Silo without
To
getting
dodge
punched
it.
in the face. Yeah. I feel like that's fair to say.
Yeah, so I'd try to get Silo up, then go get the twins.
Okay. So about 9:30, I will say you guys have probably only been asleep for maybe 3 hours. No, a little bit more than that. No, 'cause
It's winter still, so
Yeah. Sunrise would be
sunrise
later.
around 9 a.m.
I'm gonna say you got 3 hours of sleep. I'm gonna say it was
Alright.
at 6 and you got 3 hours of sleep.
Hooligans.
I was gonna say, are we just like about to fall asleep, then we hear a knock at the door, like, ah, shit.
That was
We're
a
up.
quick.
We're awake. We're all dressed too.
I say 3 hours goes by. There's a knock at the door.
I'm gonna get up
Okay.
and look through the people.
Mm-hmm.
What do I see on
You
the
see
other
Carrie.
side? How is she dressed?
How is Carrie dressed today?
She's wearing a dark colored relatable band t-shirt, some shredded jeans, Doc Martens, hair's pulled back in a ponytail. Sipping a cup of coffee.
Mug in hand.
Mm-hmm.
Damean goes and grabs a bottle of water, like splashes it on his face and runs it through his hair. And then knocks on his sister's door. Hey, we have a visitor. Carrie's here.
All right, I'll be up on us.
I go answer the door.
Carrie takes a minute. You hear movement inside. Finally, Damean answers the door.
Good morning.
Hey, it's good to see you. Good morning.
Good to see you. You ready to go?
Yeah, I'm all ready.
Okay. Where's your sister?
She's still getting ready. Let me make sure that she's, making progress.
Okay.
You can come in if you'd like.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll step inside.
When you step inside, apart from the normal furniture that you see, there is still the mess from when Dahlia upended everything looking for clues on Damean.
Mm-hmm.
So, a little messier than normal.
It's okay. While I wait, I'm just gonna start picking things up and putting them where I think they might go. Help out a little bit.
Cool.
Hey, are you getting up?
Yeah. I'll finally get out of bed and immediately just grab the nearest pair of shoes I have, put them on, and just walk out, still wearing my pajama bottoms and top.
Okay. So, Carrie, that's what you see emerge from the room.
Good morning, sunshine.
Good morning.
You okay?
It was a long night.
Fair enough. Oh, I should have brought you some coffee. Now I feel bad.
I'll be fine.
Okay. Shall we go check out the new space?
She'll just now realize that that was what she was supposed to do today and be like, yeah. And then grab another bottle of water that Damean had sitting there, splash it over her hair, and start trying to fix it.
Okay.
At this point, you notice that Damien's hair is also dripping with water.
Fair enough. I don't say anything about it. I'm just like, okay.
Perfect.
Yeah, let's go look at the new place.
Okay. You guys lock the cargo apartment behind you. Head down, not too far outside of the complex itself. Franny gave you directions. It's maybe a block away. She's waiting outside, over top of a little oasis that has taken. No, because your oasis was farther away. You walked far for your oasis. It's not an oasis. It can't be.
It's a micro oasis.
No.
Desert well.
I'm going to say, you know what? It's a Ziggurat telecommunications store. That's what I'm going to say. I don't know if that's the thing. It is now. So if you need a new agent, that's where you can go and pick one up.
Nice.
But yeah, so it's an apartment above there. There's like a tiny door that leads to a stairwell. She brings you upstairs. This shows you an empty 2-bedroom apartment. It's got a small little kitchen area. It has windows that overlook the street. And there is a window in either bedroom, one that looks into a back alley, one that looks onto the front street. It's not much, but it should serve yous all living here? It's not the combination I expected.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we talked about that. It would be the twins, and then me and Silo as well.
4 of you.
Mhm.
That's a lot of people in a very small space.
Yes. Well, we've talked about it, and I mean, Dahlia and Silo and I work a lot, and Damean goes places all the time, so we wouldn't all be crammed in here all the time. And
No, but all your stuff is in here and taking turns. I'm just saying it
no, I agree.
might be uncomfortable for one of you or 2 of you.
That's a fair point.
I may be able to find something larger, but it'll cost more, and it'll take me a few days.
You know, if you want to look at something larger, maybe we consider it.
I think that would be wise.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's not rule this out, but if we saw something larger, that might be good too.
Yeah, let's not cancel our leases on the cargo units just yet, then.
Of course not. You paid until the end of the month, so
That
But if
sounds
you find
great.
something that would work out for the 4 of us.
4 of you. I will see what I can do. I might not be your landlady anymore. It doesn't mean you can't come visit, but I'll ask around.
Thank you, Franny. You're gonna have to join us for game nights.
As long as there's alcohol, I would love to.
Who
And
are you
food,
talking
of
to?
course.
Well, yeah, that goes without saying.
Then of course.
Perfect. Okay.
She
Well,
leads you aside.
Yeah. Sorry, this was kind of a bust.
It's so I
Oh.
did not realize it was all 4 of you.
I apologize. I should have made that clear.
Take it from my experience. It seems spacious at the time, but it's not.
Fair
She
enough.
kind of gives Carrie's arm a little double pat and starts making her way back towards the complex, unless you guys have anything else to say. FYI, because the GM forgot, if any more than however many, so you can have as many beds plus 1 and sleep comfortably. If it's more than that, someone or all of you are at a -2 penalty for the next day.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. So
Okay. Fair
you
enough.
could do it, but it's not
Could do it.
gonna go well for you.
Yeah.
Which I
Who
think
sleeps
defeats the
on the
point.
floor every night? Damean.
Yeah, I'll sleep on the floor.
Constant negative, too.
That's all right.
So
Okay.
I don't know what this is. Oh, yes I do. No.
Well, I guess I got some time this morning to look at some Furbies, then.
Oh, what are you two doing today?
Making deals,
Makes sense.
On making deals. You know.
I got a line on these cornball fryers.
I thought
Apparently,
those were illegal.
yeah, apparently they are banned, but that's all right.
stupid.
My sister explained to me that if I sell them as art installations, then I'm
not
not
kitchen
liable for
equipment.
the fires.
Oh, okay.
Just because it has a cord doesn't mean it's meant to be plugged in.
That seems a little sketch, Damien.
Yeah, but have you tried the cornballs that they make? They're delicious.
I have not, to be fair. Okay. Well, you two have fun. I guess I'll go wait for Silo to wake up.
You want to come
You can
with
join
us?
us.
Sure. if you don't mind me tagging along.
That would be wonderful.
Heck yeah, let's do it.
So where are you guys headed?
We're headed back to our house. Yeah.
Okay. Make your way up the street. Probably catch up. No, actually, you don't catch up to Franny. She makes her way there before you do. End up going back to Damean Dahlia's cargo container. And what are you doing? Dahlia's fixing Furbies?
Yeah.
Okay.
Once we find them, after cleaning the apartment a little.
Yeah, there'll be some cleaning.
And how many Furbies are still there? 3?
There are 3 that are broken.
Okay. I'm gonna say it probably takes you guys a couple of hours to clean the apartment and put things back where that was. Especially Damien's room, which happens to be the worst just because of where everything was tossed. Who's looking for the Furbies versus who's focused on cleaning?
I'll probably be looking for the Furbies because I can fix it while they're continuing cleaning if they want to do that.
I'm also looking for the Furbies.
Area is in full cleaning mode.
This sounds
Okay.
right.
That's the yep. So I'm gonna get both Damean and Dahlia to give me a conceal reveal check, please, on from your meat space characters.
Ooh, buddy.
You get a +1 because Carrie is cleaning the place up.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
Alright.
Did you want me to
18.
tell you what I got?
Sorry,
I
Dahlia.
don't even need to.
What Dahlia would you get?
18 with the +1.
18 and. Damean,
No, I'll
what'd you
take the
get?
18.
Yeah, I know, but what'd you get
With the +1,
with the +1?
11.
11. Okay, 11 is simple. That's not too bad. You find one. You have no idea where the other 2 are. Dahlia, you find the second one fairly easily. And it takes you a while, but damn if you don't find that one, and just as you pick it up, it's like the one that used to be under his bed that would keep you up, that would talk randomly in the middle of the night. And as you reach for it, it starts talking, and you're like, I found you. This is that Furby.
I'm gonna fix you good.
That one's one of the special Teddy Rupskin ones, too.
No.
Shiver a little.
Taking the batteries out does nothing. We still talk.
Yeah, you go and inspect it. It doesn't have any batteries. You're not sure what's with this demon Furby. I assume, Damean, you're going to help Carrie continue to clean once Dahlia has found the Furbies.
Yeah.
Okay. Dahlia, I need you to make... you're going to have to grab... Do you have any spare parts in your apartment?
I have a tech bag, I believe. Let me make sure.
That does come with some
Does
spare
that come
parts.
with some parts?
It does.
Yay.
Let me make sure I have the tech bag and not just the multi-tool. Yep, tech bag.
Okay.
I think it comes with $100 in miscellaneous parts. 100 EB. I apologize.
We'll also accept Eddie's if you want to throw that out there.
Or Euro bucks if you're fancy.
It's true.
Yeah,
Includes
but
a
we'll
tech
call you
tool,
a snob
electrical
if you use
parts like tape, wire wraps, assistant screws and bolts, plug-in modules for repairs, 2 pry bars, and a hammer. It does not say any value on it, but I'm going to say, given that these Furbies... Oops. Yeah. There's at least $10 worth of parts in this bag, or 1080s worth of parts in this bag. So I need you, I'm just going to have you roll once, Dahlia, but I need you to make a basic tech roll plus, I think it's plus your maker in. I should know what this is. I was just looking at it. Not the page
Yeah.
I needed.
Yeah, it's D10 plus basic tech plus your maker level, right?
So then that
D10,
would be
yeah, tech, stat, basic, tech
21.
skill. For in your fabrication expertise, correct?
Yes.
Yes. 21?
Yes.
Way more than enough. Yeah, you fix these Furbies just fine. I will even say because you killed the roll, I will take an hour off. So in 2 hours, you will have all 3 Furbies fixed.
Nice.
Including fixing the one to not speak at random. As you find it's like some janky wire, you're not sure how it's working, but you've stopped it. If you'd like, you can also let it continue to remain like a demon-possessed Furby.
I'm gonna let it continue demon possessed actually.
Okay.
I feel like that'll sell.
More
Okay.
authentic.
Alright.
More authentic.
Fighting the ghost hunter niche in town.
Turns out that the like speaker wire was crossed with one of the ear motors, so anytime an ear would move, the voice box activates.
Okay. So while I would say you're able to clean the cargo container before Dolly's finished this. So what are you two doing, Damean and Carrie?
Would you like some lunch?
Sure, I could eat.
I can go get food for you guys, I suppose.
Oh, you don't have to do that. Why don't we go somewhere?
Sure. Hey, Dolly, are you still busy, or you want us to just bring you back some food, or you want to come with us?
You can just bring me back something.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna head towards the door.
Okay.
Open the door for Carrie.
Oh.
So what are you feeling like?
I don't care.
There's a really good noodle place down the street. They've cold soba noodles
Hell
to
yeah.
die for.
Let's go.
Nice.
Alright. So you guys go, you grab lunch, you bring some back for Dahlia. Is there any, if there's no RP or special conversation you want to have, I'm gonna skip time a little bit.
Sure.
Skip that time.
Alright, we skip that time. You guys get back, Dahlia, you get noodles, they're delicious. Furbies are fixed. What's next? It's early
know.
afternoon at this point.
I'm gonna go up to Damean and be like, I feel like I'm kind of good at this.
You've always been really good at that.
Why don't we make a business together? Like a little pop-up cart or something.
Is there a market for that? Like
I mean-
legitimate business?
We could fix up all the scrap we find on the streets and sell it.
Sure. We could like upcycle things.
Yeah.
That's a thing people do now, I think.
I mean, that's basically where we get all our stuff from.
Yeah.
Just cutting out the middleman now.
Right?
We're becoming the middlemen.
We're the middleman. I like it. All right. Well, what kind of thing do you want me to keep an eye out for us to fix, or?
Just everyday things, flashlights, binoculars, agents, computers, disposable cell phones, flashlights.
So small,
everyday things.
small technology things.
Yeah.
All right. Let me make some calls.
Sounds
I would-
lucrative.
I would like to call my contacts.
Okay.
and see if anybody has a whole bunch of broken something along those lines that we can take off them for a, a small price.
A small price.
I
Okay.
mean, if we want to get easily started, we could go hit a scrap yard or a combat zone. Well,
Do you guys
hopefully
want to
not a
go
combat
scavenge?
zone, but we could go scavenge. I mean, we do have. I'll point over to Carrie, someone who can, watch our backs a little better. Not saying
True.
I don't trust you, Damean. I'm just saying it's always better, power in numbers.
Yeah, the more the merrier.
I could do that. Do you want to wait till you're done with your phone call?
Yeah, let me call some people. And also, I was thinking maybe if we end up down south for any reason, I've heard stories about this Mr. Amaze guy. Thinking maybe we check that out.
Gonna hurt.
While Damien's on the phone, I'm going to ask Dahlia, hey, do you have like a pencil and a piece of paper I could use really quick?
Oh. It's my apartment, so I'll reach over and grab my laptop. What do you need to write down?
Oh, I was going to draw something real quick.
Oh. I'll open a paint program.
Fair enough. I do the thing and not very well because I don't do graphic art.
I'm like,
I'm gonna draw like D&D refurbishment, like fancy splashy little background. That could be your
Ooh.
logo.
ooh. Although I'm not sure we can display it big enough on our computer. Maybe if we had something like a big physical, like billboard or like sign.
There you go. We're going out scrapping. Let's look.
Maybe we'll stick with something small enough to fit on a pop-up cart for now.
Makes sense. Start small. Dream big.
We'll franchise it.
I'd buy in on that.
Okay. Sorry. It's taken me a minute to see what you can, who you can contact, what you're able to actually
And how helpful
obtain.
they are.
Uh-huh. So let's see. I will say I really need a quick cheat sheet for goods and whatever page that list is on.
Good luck with that.
I feel like I've seen it a lot. Do I maybe have it marked down somewhere? Did I do a smart thing? Probably not.
Maybe.
Maybe. Well, there's fashion, so it should be close to that page, one would think.
I do think.
That's not what I want. Okay. Jones architecture. Yeah. Oh, I think it was before that, and I missed it. There we go. Master gear list, page 351.
I was gonna say you could also pull up the scavenging supplement. It has a whole bunch of random stuff.
Yeah, but you're not scavenging. You're asking your contacts for things, and now we just have to find something. Oh, a bunch of broken stuff?
Yeah.
I will say, because you get a few contacts that I did not write down. I will say, your contact of, because you get a, what is it? There's a gang honcho, gang member, and local leadership, right? Or neighborhood
Yeah.
leadership. I will say your neighborhood leadership has 6 carryalls that are broken and wrecked, but you can have. your maybe not that. Your
No,
gang. Okay, I'll do that. Your gang honcho has 11 cans of like glow paint, glow sticks that something's wrong with the nozzle or the cans are dented, it can't come out. That you can have.
nice.
And oh, you know what? Let's say your gang member has, it's actually not that bad. Man, your fixer ring needs to be updated. And then it can give you more stuff. 10 inflatable bed and sleeping bags that can be repaired.
Gonna relate all of this to my sister.
Okay.
Does that sound like stuff that you could work with, or should we go scavenging?
I mean, I'll take it all for now. If
All
it's
right.
free, then what's the worst that happens? It just doesn't sell?
Right. I mean, we're gonna have to kick them some down the road, but yeah.
Yeah. Can't leave our contacts high and dry. Maybe high, but definitely not dry.
I love it.
There's your logo.
Perfect.
All right. So we picking stuff up, or are we digging through trash?
Both.
Let's go.
I should also see the guy about the Furbies.
You gonna get more?
No. There's a guy who's into the old stuff and would probably pay a good price for these 3.
Let's do it.
All right.
Where are you headed first? There's a lot. By the way, Games, I really hope you wrote down what I offered you because I didn't.
I totally did.
Cool.
Because I take really good notes.
Yeah, huh?
So we're going to go get the carry-alls first.
Okay, so you visit your contact, who's the head of like a local, kind of like community center. Hands you 20 broken carry-alls in a box, various shapes, various colors.
Thank you very much. I appreciate this.
Don't know what you're gonna do with it, but all right.
Same thing I always do. And you know what? I will be sure to kick you down some if I make anything out of this.
Appreciate it.
Take good care.
Later, Jim.
Later. All right, we can pick up the glow paint on the way to the Furby guy. I'm gonna send a text to the Furby guy.
You don't have a contact for the Furby guy.
I don't have his number anymore.
The person, if I remember correctly, the person who told you about the Furby contact is not the Furby contact. They told you had to go to a building.
No, but I met with them, and that's how I ended up losing my phone.
That is a different Furby contact.
Yeah,
I'm
this
very
is the one
confused.
that wanted 15 Furbies, but I only had 10 that were working.
Right.
Yeah,
But
this is the guy.
this is not the one that's going to pay you like more for the Furbies and other nostalgic shit.
Oh, I have another guy that. Okay.
Yeah, you send out a thing looking for people, and you got a call in the middle of your gaming from Gordon,
I'm
who
gonna
gave
give
you a lead
Gordon a
that there
call
was
back.
okay. God. Yo, dog, what's up?
Hey, not a lot, Choom. Hey, I got 3 primo Furbies. Like, these are mint in box, except for the box got damaged, so they're just mint. But
Tight, yeah. Cool, man, cool. Did you get my virtual pet rock?
I'm still working on the pet rock.
Alright.
The thing is, the pipe cleaners and googly eyes are like site specific, so I'm trying to work out some type of hack to still get you the nice things. And
Cool. All right. I trust you. I trust you. So
Can I
what you
get the-
need?
the contact information for the Furby guy so I can.
Yeah, man, you
offload
gotta
these.
go down to Time Warp. I told you this is right off the highway.
What part of off the highway?
North Haywood, off the 826 and Bleecker Street, I think it is.
It's not the best part of town.
No, it could be worse.
Hey,
Anyway,
no.
you go there. If it's during the day, like if you're going there now, you talk to Dawn. If it's nighttime, you talk to Dusk.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Cute.
thank you for reminding me about my quest log.
You're welcome.
I get you that pet rock sim.
Yeah, man, yeah. Yo, if we could have
Yeah.
a little hat, that would be Nova.
Ooh, a hat. Yeah.
Hat, yeah.
I'll work out a hat somehow.
Alright. Freedom.
All right. Bye.
He hangs up.
So you remember when I asked you for the pet rock with the googly eyes and such?
Yeah.
He wants it to have a hat now too, if that's a thing that you can work out.
Cowboy
I'm
hat or
thinking-
beanie?
I'm thinking like a fez.
Ooh. Alright, I could do a fast.
I'm so confused.
I was getting into the virtual pet rock business a little bit. It's really up and coming.
Sounds like it.
Especially if you live in a certain set of apartments.
I got an address on the Furby guy. He's on the opposite side of town as I thought he was going to be. So the glow paint is not on the way. So do we want
What
to split up?
else? What else was there to pick up besides the glow paint?
Carryalls, glow paint, and what did my gang member have? Check my text.
Inflatable sleep.
Oh yeah,
it was a
inflatable
phone call.
beds and sleeping bags. Beds and sleeping bags. And they're in our neighborhood, so that'll be easy to get to.
Did we do a loop? Go see the guy about the Furbies and then come back and grab glow paint and sleepy stuff on the way?
Sure, I'm in.
I ain't got nothing else I'm doing today.
Me either.
I'm very appreciative that you guys are going on this adventure with me, and I value you both as human beings.
Thank you. It's an honor to be here.
It's also an honor to be a human being.
That too.
Good, good. All right, I'm gonna head to the spot we were supposed to meet Dawn at.
Okay. So you head. It's north-ish Haywood. It's not too far off from the 101. It doesn't take you exorbitantly long to get there, but if you're taking a taxi, it's probably going to cost you like 10 eddies.
Okay.
Okay. And did he tell you the building name when you
Yes.
called back?
You did.
Did I? Did I say it? I feel
Mhm.
like I didn't.
You did.
You did.
What's
for
it
sure.
called?
Time warp.
Cool.
Yeah, time
All
warp,
right.
thank you. I was
I
gonna say
was like,
Dreamscape.
did I?
I heard you say it. I don't remember what it is.
Okay.
I do take notes.
Notes are important. um, so as the taxi pulls up, it's a renovated strip mall that's almost L-shaped in northern Haywood. It does sit along the 828. The building had at one point, you can tell just from where the lines are, 4 different stores. Each were distinct from the others because they're slightly different colors of paint. But now you can see that there's new walls that replace the doors to the store in the middle and the southernmost shop, leaving 2 doors left, one directly in the middle, one at the northern entrance. The northern half of the building is almost double in size as the southern section. It says Time Warp along the top. There's parking spaces. You can tell it's currently like there's some building materials outside. Someone's watching it, smoking a cigarette. It's very clear that this is still kind of like under renovation as you approach. Which door would you like to enter?
Is there a door that... I guess you said the one on the north side?
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'm gonna go to that door.
Okay. So you open that door and head inside. And this area is heavily under renovation. Currently, it seems to be going for being built up to look like the interior of a mall as it was from the 90s. It has bright colors, various nostalgic signs and images spray painted with glow paint. A mall-themed skate park takes up the middle, so where there would be like a fountain, it's not an actual fountain, but like grind rails and you know, the benches are free to skate on and around. There are a bunch of people either using skateboards, inline skates, or bikes zooming in the middle section of this mall. The main floor has a small arcade, a quote-unquote blockbuster, where you can rent BDs by the hour, or even some old movie saved to a chip that you can watch on a laptop. There's a food court on the opposite side with tables. Vending machines near the tables sell... But it's very limited, but if you check it out, there's some Pogs, Skip-Its, Snap Bracelets, and a handful of Tamagotchis. As you're looking at them, it's very easy to tell that most of these are not authentic, but they're made to resemble the ones from the 90s. Upstairs, which you can see because there's an escalator. It's not an actual escalator. It's painted to look like an escalator. It's just stairs. Upstairs, you can see there's a set day market. A couple of stalls are already set up. And there's a small building for Great River, which is, of course, Ziggurat's delivery service on the second floor as well. Tons of people milling about, construction workers, apart from, like, skate parks that are trying to mirror this to look as much of 90s mall as they can from various references. If
Place
you...
is pretty neat.
Sorry, go ahead.
It is rather cool. I didn't expect to have something like this here.
Right?
Does anywhere have that inflatable see-through furniture?
Give me a perception check.
Yes. What is my perception? That is a 17.
17, okay, that's really good. As you walk around and take a look, you see something that looks similar, like they were attempting to go for that. It's not quite right.
Okay. I was gonna say Carrie would immediately be all over that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna look around for a business office, or like the security office that a mall would have.
Okay. As I assume you guys are like walking, are you walking through this area?
Yeah,
Okay,
and
I'm gonna
checking
make you
it
roll
out.
for that then. So as you walk through the main floor, the second floor, you don't see a security office, but on the side past the food court that leads to the southern part of the building, there is a set of double doors that are currently open. Beaded curtain falls down, and it says 2 Club above it.
Gonna go in.
as you walk through to the other section of this building, you can tell that southern portion of Time Warp is a dedicated dance club. Currently, it's got a very industrial look to it. There's tons of screens lining the wall. There's a stage for a band or a DJ set up as needed. There's a bar on one side. If you remember the scene from Hackers, where they see the planet,
remember the scene.
that is the image that this seems to have been taken from.
Nice.
It is also filled with construction workers trying to put up the screens, and you can see a couple people arguing about what should be on the screens, what's era appropriate versus, commercials and maybe ad space that they want to sell. And off of that, behind the bar, you can see a door that is open that may lead to. It's about the right size for an office. However, I will say one of the people kind of standing there with a data pad, giving orders and, ordering people here and there, seems to be kind of more official looking, I'll say, is a taller gentleman with short blonde hair, clearly it's blonde that fades to like an orange, clearly synthetic. It's shaped up and spiky. They have chem skin that is a golden yellow color. A white button-up dress shirt with a yellow tie, wearing a yellow suit and yellow shoes.
I'm getting a hint here that I think this might be Don. Gonna go
Looks
up
like
to him.
it.
Pardon me. Are you busy?
Always, but how can I help you? You
I
don't
was told.
look like you're here for work.
Kind of, but not that type of work.
Okay.
I was
They seem
told
to
that you
check
may
something
be
on their
interested
screen as you're talking.
in some authentic early 90s Furbies.
Yes. You have some.
Near mint. Yeah, 3 of them on me.
May I see?
I pulled them out of
Come,
my
actually,
backpack.
come this way, please. And he leads you towards the bar, sets screen down, moves behind it. Please set them up. Can I get you a drink?
I would love a drink. You guys want a drink?
Fine for now.
I'm okay. Thank you.
I would love a drink.
What would you like?
Do you have cactus water?
Of course.
I'll have
Do you
cactus.
want regular or with lime?
With lime, please.
Who wouldn't? You knew you
Right.
were a man of taste. And he gets a bottle, pours it into a fancy glass, hands it to you.
I set them all up while he's doing that and turn them all on.
Okay. As he finishes handing you your drink, he goes and he inspects the Furbies. He picks it up. Seems to be fully assessing them, maybe more than you thought somebody would, than just like looking at it being like, yeah, that's a Furby. Like, there's attention
He's a professional.
to making sure this is in fact authentic.
I value it.
Where did you find such things?
I know a guy who is in the storage unit business, and he was able to get a storage unit that had 53 of these still in box.
You have them?
I've sold most of them.
Can you get them
Unfortunately,
back?
I might be able to. This is what I have of the inventory with me right now.
I will pay you 50 eddies each.
I'll see what I can do to get my hands on them for you. Are you looking for more things in this time period, or is it specifically Furbies that we're dealing with?
Anything from the time period. I don't know if you passed our Bandits out front. They're a little lackluster.
They have the repo Tamagotchis in them.
Yes. If you could get any of those that are original. skibbits, beanbag chairs, inflatable furniture. Anything authentic. We will pay you top dollar for.
I think my sister still has a bop it somewhere.
Yes?
Wait, you have a bop it? You didn't tell me? I say this to
It's
Dahlia.
ours now.
Okay,
He like cuts you off.
that's yep.
Me and my associates represent D&D restorations, and we come across things of this era quite a bit. So
He grabs his what would that be? Like a data pad? What am I searching for?
he's like a tablet, effectively.
Yeah, effectively. He spent some time on it. Okay. D&D restorations. I'm not finding your garden page.
Oh, you won't. We like to keep ourselves off the net. It's a little more, less clientele, but a very more private selection.
We're a boutique organization.
Exclusive.
Okay. Right, it's cash only, I assume, with no trace back to you, that kind of exclusivity.
Well, we're still a legitimate business, but
Of course
cash
you
is always
are.
okay.
I would never say otherwise.
think that
Counts out 150 eddies and hands it to you for the Furbies.
I appreciate it. I will get back to you with further updates.
If you're looking for a space, there are stalls available on the second floor of our other room.
What's rent going for?
I'm sure we can work something out, depending on what you find. Speaking of, and he pulls out of his jacket pocket a business card that says Time Warp. And there's a mobile number for dawn, there's a mobile number for dusk on it. And he hands it to you.
Take the
I'll
business
work out
card.
something with Mink, and depending on what you bring us, the more variety, quantity, and quality, especially quality, and no knockoffs, the better price I can get you. And if I'm not here, you can talk to my twin brother Dusk.
I appreciate it. It was a pleasure doing business with you.
Oh, you as well. And he goes to take your hand and shake it.
I give a good handshake, firm but not too firm. I want them to have the dominant side of the handshake, but I want to show that I am very present.
Okay. It's about equal.
Okay.
As though you probably maybe were both trying to go for the same thing. So
Yeah,
yeah, it's about equal.
I reach out to shake their hand after and go for full domination.
Turn the
That's
hand.
quite the grip you have.
Thank you. It's good for gaming.
I will take your word for it. I'm sorry, didn't get your names? How rude of me.
I'm Crystal.
Crystal.
Yes.
He scribbles something onto his tablet.
Damean.
Damean. D&D, got you. Okay.
Dahlia.
The other D.
This is my twin sister.
Twins are special. Well, I look forward to working with you in the future. If you find anything, anytime, give me or my brother a call.
You'll be the first on our list.
And if you can get those other Furbies back, 50 eddies each. If there's some trouble you run into, we may be able to give you a little more. Not much, but maybe something. Maybe something with the space upstairs, perhaps?
We look forward to a long and lucrative partnership with you.
As do I.
Have a
Do
good-
you have a number I can call in case I hear of anything? I manage the day-to-day, I don't, business is done here, I don't tend to go elsewhere, if I can help
Sure.
it.
Unfortunately, our business cards are still in production.
But you have an
There was a-
agent?
Yeah, I can just slide you my deeds.
Perfect. Takes it.
And I go into my ID on my agent
Mhm.
and change it to something fancier than what I had it in,
Okay.
and then slide them my deeds.
Okay.
I don't want my digital business card to look like I'm some street urchin, so.
Okay. If you have any questions at all, don't hesitate to call or text, whatever works.
All right. I leave.
Pleasure meeting you all, Dahlia, Damean, Crystal. Do you take
Nice
care?
to meet you.
I'll leave as well.
There is, in this room, there is that other set of doors, so you can either go back through them all or you can exit from the club.
I'll exit via the club.
Okay. So you end up in the south side of the building.
Once we're a little ways away from the building?
By the way, did you mark 150 eddies on your character sheet?
No. I don't know why you automatically assume I didn't.
Because you never do.
So quick to mark the eddies off.
He is. That's the thing. I
But he
was
never
like,
adds them back on.
Uh-huh.
he's hurting for money. I want to kind of make sure you have it.
Right. Once we're a little ways away,
Sure.
you know, this seems like a really good business opportunity, but anybody else get weird vibes off that guy?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. That's why I didn't give him my real name.
Yeah, I just went with my first name. I'm not going to give away my last name or nothing.
Fair.
Do you think
Our
I should have a
last name?
street name?
I'm gonna look at you and really be
Yes.
like, our last name.
Yes, our last name.
Isn't that Edge Runner 101?
No, I'm really an edge runner. I just buy and sell things to people.
I just look at Dahlia.
I'm just saying, I think the last name Hopperpot, they're not gonna believe anyway.
That's a valid
It does
point.
kind of sound fake.
I'm pretty sure it might be.
Was it a Kaiser Soze situation?
So, it's a long story. We'll talk about it over some beers sometime.
Okay.
Let's just say our father, our sensei, was an old Japanese man who raised us without a mother figure. And I'm pretty sure we're not old Japanese people, so.
Yeah, I don't know if you really had the whole caring father figure down.
So
Okay.
our last name might not be Copperpot.
That doesn't sound like a traditional name at all.
No, not so much.
That's kind of why we think that.
Fair enough.
All right, so it sounds like there's money in classic shit if we can keep rolling in that.
Yeah. And then if you could set up that storefront upstairs, you don't even need a cart.
We could do legitimate business.
Yeah. That'd be a nice change.
Right? There'd be a lot less situations where old guys had shotguns pointed at me.
Any situation that has less of those is going to be a better situation.
Right, that is to be expected. I suppose next we go get the glow paint.
Let's do it.
You know what? Worst comes to worst, we can use the glow paint for making our sign.
Arts and crafts night?
Arts and
Yeah,
crafts.
sounds like a great idea.
Oh, that's so exciting.
All right, so you guys go, you grab the glow paint, and then the inflatable bed and sleeping bags.
Can I?
Mhm.
What do the inflatable beds look like?
What are why are you asking me this?
Can I like spray paint these and make inflatable furniture out of these.
Okay.
I understand it would require some sewing.
It's a self-inflating air mattress.
Uh-huh.
So it's not like... I assume you're trying to reconstruct the 90s furniture is the aim?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. You would need to... You would need to dismantle it, rebuild it. It's probably going to take a couple to make one piece of furniture. And the spray paint... You can try. I will say you can try. How much do you know about inflatable furniture from the 90s, Damean?
Let me check my character sheet. Me in real life, I had a lot of inflatable furniture, but
I had the pink chair.
nice. Can I make an argument that this would be considered gambling?
No.
All right. I have no.
I mean, you can make the
points in
argument. I'm going to say
history.
no.
No points in history, so that's not a great start.
Mm-hmm.
Can I roll a general education?
Sure.
$15.
15. Okay. I will say that is enough for you. I believe that beats the... Oh no, that just hits the difficulty. Yeah, you probably... I'm sure you can do it. That sounds feasible.
I'm going to take apart a couple of these and try to make one. I'm not going to sacrifice all of them yet, but I'm going to try to make a prototype.
Amazing. Okay. So you guys get back to the cargo container after picking all this stuff up. Also, hello, Arna. Thank you so much for the
Hi,
raid.
everyone.
Welcome, Raiders.
Hi, Raiders!
You.
Hello, Raiders.
Hello.
What were we playing tonight?
Minta Mapleberry. That is an amazing name. Ooh, race freak.
Oh.
Love it. Okay. So you get back to the cargo container apartment, and you're going to try to take apart these inflatable air mattresses. So, Damean,
I'm listening.
give me a... First, give me a basic tech to... It's not a difficult DV to dismantle these without breaking them.
I would like to spend 4 luck on this.
Are you sure? I will say this is going to be a multi-step process. So first you're going to have to dismantle. Then you're going to have to use like paint, draw, sculpt to draw the outline of the new furniture shape, which is going to be much more difficult. Then there's going to be the spray painting component. So is this the time you would like to use your luck? This is why I ask.
I'm going to spend luck on all of this.
Okay.
I will just spend 3 on this first action.
Okay. Fair. Go ahead.
14.
More than enough. You are able to cut along the seams perfectly, flatten it out. You've got 2 or 3, if you would like, pieces of air mattress that you can use to try and build a new one. What piece of inflatable furniture are you going to try to build?
That awesome chair that everybody had that has the like arms of the cup holder.
Okay. Give me a library search.
When I see him going for this furniture with a pair of scissors,
Mhm.
I'm just gonna say, didn't Don say it had to be authentic?
Oh yeah, no, to sell him it would have to be authentic.
Oh, okay. So we're just doing this for funsies.
People would buy this anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this is a great plan. I like what we're doing here. I am gonna go ahead and make my library search. I got a 15 on my library search, which I'm slightly better at.
Okay, I will give you a +1 for having a picture of this inflatable chair in front of you to your paint, draw, sculpt roll to cut out and make the pattern for this, essentially building this chair out of this material.
I would like to spend 3 experience or 3
3 luck,
Luck
3
up
experience
this.
points.
3 experience.
Oh,
I did worse. I got a 10. Oh, with a +1, 11.
Yeah, okay. You try to make an inflatable chair. You put it together, it's a shape. It doesn't look like the picture. It's more of a poof than a chair.
Sure.
You're not quite sure how that happened, but it's a poof.
Can I still inflate it?
It comes with a automatic, like it's inflator. So I'm going to say that when you built this, because you beat the DV for a simple construction, a simple check, you were able to remember to keep that in the right spot or in a spot where it would work. It does inflate.
I've made the inflatable beanbag, and it only costs 3 of these air mattresses to do it.
There is a lot of leftover scrap that is just on the outside.
Can I just immediately launch myself at it?
Yes, you may.
Cool. I do that.
Great. Benjamin. Roll me a luck test.
Do I get any bonuses? to my luck?
You just need to roll under. What is your luck?
My luck is an 8.
Okay, what did you roll?
8.
She jumps. She lands on this booth. The mechanism. It does not pop. On the plus side, does not pop. She's not faceplant. It does pop out the mechanism that auto inflates it, and like kind of jumping on a air mattress that doesn't have that, it starts to slowly sink. Or rather quickly at this point. I will say it quickly starts to collapse under her, but she doesn't faceplant. There is that.
I didn't fly across the room, so
It's still a work in progress, all right?
it's great. That was so much fun.
Good,
Sorry I
good.
broke it. I'll help.
You're beta
know.
testing. It's all right.
look
Yeah.
over at it. It wasn't designed to do that?
It was designed for most of what happened there.
I thought that was some sort of failsafe.
It's a feature. Well, I was trying to make. I showed them the picture of the chair. I was trying to make this, and it turned into a beanbag, which I think counts also as a thing,
Beanbags are super comfy,
right?
and you can fit more people on them than a chair.
Giant cuddle puddle, you know.
Exactly.
Dahlia, to you, he did not. He made like the seat of the chair, and that was pretty much it. Like the rest of it is just non-existent.
I'm going to just quietly hang my head in shame.
They shouldn't do it loudly.
I help
Eh.
put the thing back in. I'm like, it's got potential. I like it.
Give me a
Gary.
basic tech check.
Yes. Me?
Yes, you.
Yes.
Couldn't be. Then.
Then who?
Thank you. Oberon is helping.
I see that.
I also assume you were using Dahlia's technical tools to do this, so you do have the proper instruments to create, to try to create this.
So I didn't ask for permission to use your tools, but I didn't break any of them. So
Kind of hard to break some of them. Like the crowbar?
that would be situationally difficult making inflatable furniture.
Did you use the crowbar making this? I'm gonna look back over at it.
It is out like I was using it.
I got a natural 10,
Nice.
followed by a natural 10.
Nice.
So that is 25.
You're able to put that back in better than it was originally.
Hell yeah. You're helping me all the time now.
Thank you, Oberon,
Very.
for dice luck.
I now have a new digital barbecue simulator. You want to try this?
Yeah. That sounds like fun.
I'd get it set up for her.
Okay, before you do that, are you spray painting this creation?
No.
Okay, just making sure. Just checking.
Indoors.
We all get really,
No
really
ventilation.
high.
Just start puncturing the glow paint canisters.
I assume you were working on this outside of your cargo container.
No.
Nope.
Oh, that's very different. You do not have like the space in your place.
I did it in the kitchen.
You would have taken a -2 penalty to that.
Aw.
I'm assuming we have like a counter big enough for one person to eat on.
It's not a lot of space.
I
Guys.
had to make part of it outside.
I didn't jump on it till we brought it inside.
Right.
Fair. Okay, but you are, I mean, you grab your Secretary Rush headset, swap in virtual barbecue. Not a problem. It's already downloaded and installed all the, like, insane updates that it had to do.
I'm gonna get it started for her.
Mm-hmm. You do so?
While she's in the VR, I'm gonna go over to my sister.
Mhm.
So I don't feel like the chair thing really worked out.
So you didn't mean to make it like that.
No, it was not intentional choice on that one.
So I'm trying to figure out how you got so far off.
You know the whole cut twice, measure once advice? I tried that and it did not work.
You have that
Yeah, when you-
completely backwards.
I was gonna say when you cut it twice, it normally ends up smaller than it was the original time.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
all
say,
the measurements were
Carrie,
way off.
you probably can't hear him.
I can't hear him. Okay.
No, because
never
you
mind.
have the headset on with the visor down, and
Oh.
currently there is, because this is, I assume, what Damean has selected, a Gordon Ramsay-esque figure yelling at you to chop faster.
rock
And-
on.
Yeah, so it's, I mean, but there's also very positive statements, but he is always yelling.
Yeah.
Always.
Oh,
So
that's fair.
that's all you can
Gordon
hear.
Ramsay of Cooking Mama.
Yes, the Gordon Ramsay of Cooking Mama.
I've worked in that kitchen before. Like,
That's what you hear. That's what you see.
cool.
Yeah.
Takes me back.
As someone who
This
can
is
cook,
so much fun.
you know that these techniques are not actually helpful, but
Not
it
even
is
close.
really fun.
Yeah. I just yell that over what's happening in my headset. This is so much fun.
Why
I know,
is she
right?
yelling?
It's the music in that game is really loud. You like don't even realize it until you get out of the game and you're like, man, it still sounds like a busy restaurant out here.
I'll have to play that later.
Yeah, you should check it out. So out of all the stuff that we went and got today, you think we can make anything out of this, or?
I don't see why not. I mean, I can fix up a couple of the beds with parts from other beds, so we can at least scrap a few of those.
All right. We'll turn these
I mean,
around as quick as we can. I'll keep my ear out for like more things that are going to be vintage.
maybe we'll set up a little bit of time and get a collection going before we try to rent out the shop.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. We need to get money for the new place too. So.
Guess we're gonna have to put in some hours.
Yeah. I'm gonna get to work helping you with whatever like small process I can do, and stay out of your way. I'm gonna give you a +1 to any rolls you might make.
Perfect.
It's like when I was in theater at college, and I would go help the costume department. They'd have me like reinforce stitches and stuff. They're like, "Yep, just stay over there, reinforce the stuff." I'm helping, but only kind of.
We did the same thing to you in the shop, to be fair.
As Carrie plays virtual barbecue and as Dahlia takes lead in fixing these goods that Damean has gathered, we're going to take our small break. So thank you guys for joining us in this wacky adventure. I'm so glad you got to experience Time Warp.
Woohoo.
That was awesome. I
love
want to go
Time
back
Warp.
there. I wish
I
it was
want to
real.
live there.
Yeah.
We gotta definitely get a shop set up there. We have
Yeah.
to.
And the Time Warp has a 14.4 BPS modem. I want this thing to have my kids.
Fair.
We will be back in a few short minutes. I'm going to unfortunately throw games under the bus and ask him to kindly put a link in chat for our charity that's still going on for the American Foundation of Suicide Prevention. We are raising monies for this amazing charity. If you have some extra cash laying around that you can donate, please do so. All extra funds right now that are collected will go towards a future Jackbox game stream where we play games with you guys in the community.
Yep.
So, yeah, it's like extra time for, it's like 5 minutes. No, it's better than that. The more you donate, the more time we play. There we go.
Yep.
Ta-da.
Huzzah. Otherwise, we will see you soon.
Be right back.
BRB.
Okay, everyone, welcome back. We are Indie Bandits, a Cyberpunk Red, Elflines Online mix campaign. Currently playing in Meatspace in Night City, the very same Night City that Shadows of Scarlet takes place in. Our intrepid heroes have looked at an apartment, determined it's too small for them, and then went around collecting some broken goods from various contacts of Damean's. Met up with Dawn over at Time Warp. Possibly started some dealings over there and maybe found a space they can turn into a shop. I forgot to mention this, but apart from the day market where you can get like tables, there's more like flea market, more like the Blockbuster. There are larger spaces for rent. So if you wanted like an actual like larger store, there are a couple options you might be able to work out. Just for note. Or you could start with just a table. You guys made your deal. They overpaid you for the Furbies.
They were mint though.
Headed home, attempted to make an inflatable chair, and that is where we left off. So as Carrie plays virtual barbecue for a bit, Dahlia, you were going to fix some of these things, these items?
Yeah, the inflatable chairs. The ones that
The sleeping bags, the mattresses and sleeping bags?
The mattresses, sleeping bags.
Okay.
I can't fix the chair.
You could try. You'd have to rebuild it.
Not even Dahlia's skills.
fair. Okay, so, and then you're scrapping a couple of them for the parts to fix the rest, correct? Yeah. Okay. So, I think it'll take, for the most part, one of each to have enough parts to fix the rest of them. So give me a basic tech. Yeah, a basic tech check plus your fabrication expertise. One day.
+1 for my assistance.
+1 for Damien's assistant. No, -1. No, I'm joking.
21.
It takes you. Oh, how many items were there? How many items were there, Damien?
9.
I know there's 8 sleeping bags. Because there was 10 total. 2 got lost.
Yeah. And I ruined 3 of the air mattresses.
Oh, you ruined 3 of them, so there's 7 left.
Yeah.
And 1 would have been dismantled for parts, so 6.
Yeah.
So you have 6 mattresses. I'm going to have to write this down. 6 mattresses and sleeping bags. And how many glow paint?
I thought you said 11, but I could be wrong on that one.
Okay. So
That
10,
seems accurate.
10 total, because you'll... Actually, that one's
Well,
more
I'm just
just
gonna
stuck,
save the glow
so...
paint just for our decoration of our store.
Okay. I'll still say you fix the can. Well...
Made them to where they can spray fine.
Operable.
Yeah. Say you made them so they're operable, but that one won't take long. It's just, like, fixing a couple things.
I'm not trying to take any of the dents out of the cans or anything like that. They're still usable. They just...
Yeah. Fix the nozzle. And then the last thing that I gave you was... Or the first thing, I think? Oh, carryalls.
20 carryalls.
No, I think it was 8. So, and just for that, I'm going to say 6. So you had to dismantle 2. So it's going to take you, I'm going to say the glow paint's not going to take you that long, but it's going to take you at least 12 hours to fix all of this.
Alright. Part of the way through, I'll offer if Damean wants to hang out with Carrie, he doesn't have to stay with me the entire time.
Yo, is Carrie still playing?
I probably would have packed it up after a round or 2.
So what was Carrie doing while Damean was helping Dahlia?
Probably being nosy and like looking in their cupboards and stuff and seeing if there was anything I could fix for dinner.
Okay. Yeah. Because you guys, what is your current
I'm checking.
lifestyle? The mouse got away from you?
Yes. And I panicked. Generic pre-pack.
Okay.
Yeah, generic pre-pack.
Yeah, so you can find some basic things that you can throw together for dinner.
Cool. I'm gonna do that and try and like fancy him up as best I can.
Okay. At about the end of what you're doing, Damean comes over to see if you need help.
Hey, how's it going?
Pretty well. I think that I was in the way though. So I'm here to help you.
Oh, fair enough. I hope it's okay. I just raided the kitchen for some dinner type stuff. Figured
Our cargo container is your cargo container.
Same. So yeah, super fancy stuff.
Nice.
Yeah.
You want me to head out and grab some drinks for us to have for dinner?
That sounds great.
Or, what kind of drink you looking for?
I like fruity, whatever. I'm easy.
All right. I'm gonna go to the Bank of Bandits.
Yeah.
What Bandits are in the local area?
Mm-hmm. What are you looking for?
Drinks?
Sure, there's a variety of continental brands. Drinks you can find cactus water, fizz. Hang on, there's a fizz thing. Let me find it.
There's a whole ad for it.
There is. So I'm gonna try to. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Didn't look it up. Treaty Frizz. That's it. Treaty Frizz.
Yeah.
Continental brands. Tasty, thirst quenching, and not at all addictive.
I'm gonna get 3 of those.
There's lightning flavor, solar flare, Elfline's elixir, and blood rain.
Actually, I'll get 1 of each.
Okay, it's 40 eddies.
Jeez.
They're not addictive, so it's expensive.
Fair.
I like the descriptions. Night City's favorite soft drink.
I'm gonna come back and. I didn't know what flavor you wanted, so I just got all of them.
Oh. Thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
So we'll say the Treaty Frizz Lightning is a purple can that's got purple streaks of like lightning across it. Solar Flare is this orange and red mottled design on the can. Elfline's Elixir has a couple of the elves on the can, and Blood Rain is a red can with really crappy blood or droplets. That's the word. On top of it. Thank you for the hydrate, Patient Zero.
Thank you. This one looks exciting. Do you mind? And I go for the purple one.
Of course.
Thank you.
Dahlia, it's almost dinner time. You ready to take a break for a little bit?
Yeah, I guess I can continue on later. I'll set down my tools.
Was I able to find anything like seasoning wise or oil, butter, that kind of stuff in their kitchen?
We have chili oil packets.
No.
You will be able to find anything that is not any packet of seasoning that is not spicy.
Okay.
So there's salt, there's pepper, there's some herb seasoning, but anything that had a hint of spice, you cannot find in this house or in this apartment container.
Fair
thing.
enough. So I'll do that and some of the pre-packed like meat with maybe some rice.
Sure.
Super easy. Put some of the herb mix on top. There you go.
I give the elixir to my sister.
Okay. And which one do you take, Blood Rain or Solar Flare?
I'm gonna take Blood Rain. I have a feeling it's the worst of the flavors.
Give me a
so-
resist torsion. I'm joking.
Ooh, I'm glad you're not being legit about that. I did real bad.
What'd you get?
Well, my base is a 10, and so my final score is 12.
Oh, yeah, you would have been. I'm sure you would have been fine. Maybe. Probably not.
13
No,
is
I
usually
feel
the
like
base.
the Blood Rain is more like a fruit punch flavor, so you're probably okay.
Blood orange flavored.
And that would be more Solar Flare.
Fair enough.
Yeah, you guys sit down, have a nice meal that Carrie prepared. You've got your drinks. What do you do once that's all? I mean, if you want to roleplay, go ahead. Otherwise, skip to the evening.
Thanks for letting me hang out with you two today. This has been really fun.
Yeah. Usually my days are a lot more stressful than this, so it was good to Gonna spend time with a couple of my favorite girls. So.
Aw. What do you think, Dahlia? Are those things going to be fixable?
Most of them will be. I think we honestly got ourselves a little bit of a career here, but I don't know how well we're gonna just turn around this stuff. We need something that's a stable, steady income that we can really like set up a shop with.
Right. Well, you could do, a little storefront where you sell stuff, but you could also offer repairs as part of the business. People
That
could
is
bring in their
true.
nostalgia stuff. And it doesn't have to be like a constant merch thing.
That's true.
It is kind of in the title of the business.
Yeah. Or,
Our business that we totally don't have an online presence for,
yet.
because
Well,
we're
we're
super
working on it.
underground, right?
Yeah, we're
So
bespoke.
exclusive.
We can charge more for that.
It's true. I guess it won't be so exclusive once there's a storefront, though.
Right. Then we might need an online presence.
Yeah.
That's true.
All good things in time.
Yeah, for sure. On the note of making businesses out of things, you missed it because you were at work, but we all went shopping and got fancy outfits, and I made a cane sword.
Ooh.
And so we've been working on producing more of those.
That's awesome. Kind of sad I missed out on fancy outfits.
Don't worry, there's still plenty of time to go shopping.
Oh, sweet.
And 1,000 gold, I happen to know. With your name on it.
Why would I have 1,000 gold?
You got us into a mess.
There's the pay.
Oh. Okay. Well, we could split that amongst everybody. It wasn't just for me.
We did split it. That's your split.
Are you serious? Oh. Okay,
Apparently, golems pay.
There's money in golems.
I guess. Well, sorry for getting you into a mess. I didn't mean to.
Dahlia's the only one that died, so
Oh no. Okay.
Yeah, you live and you get squished.
oh. And then Keys got her arm broken.
Oh, crap.
You live and you get your arm broken too.
She's gonna kill me. Okay. I will send you some gold for the respawn fee.
Oh, I didn't have to pay that. Since a player didn't get me, that one was free.
Oh, okay. Alright. Shit. Silo's gonna kick my
Just
ass.
say, the only thing you have to worry about is what you're gonna dress your character in.
I guess. That's exciting.
We did decide we're all going to be real fancy. So
I love fancy. You wouldn't know it from looking at me, but I do.
I love your T-shirt. I think it's very fancy.
Thank you. They're kind of obscure, but I like it.
Yeah.
As opposed to no, I fucked up. You do have to pay the death tax. I will say your first death is free.
Oh.
But if you kill another player, you get half
I mean,
the
I
death
can
tax.
still pay it.
But I was like, I'm gonna double check that just in case.
Alright. Well, in truth, I haven't been on another mission. Well, no, I went mining. I would have moved really slow mining if I didn't pay that. Well, I'm good this time at least.
Yeah. Next time we kill a golem, we'll try not to have any more deaths.
Yeah.
I think we kind of learned how to kill them, though, so we'll be all right.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I feel really
Trick
bad.
is, don't get hit.
Yeah. They're fairly slow, so run away from them.
Good to know. That makes sense.
Though when they do hit you, they hit with enough force to break through a shield, so...
It,
And a face. And an
Oh.
arm.
fair.
As we're finishing the meal, I'm going to start gathering the dishes and doing the dishes while we're still talking.
Alright. So, hear me out. In the middle of this mall, they had the big old skate park, right?
Yeah.
Bicycles. We could repair those.
Oh, there you go.
You know how to fix a bicycle?
I mean, I take one apart and I basically learn how to put it back together. I didn't know how to fix Furbies until today.
Really?
I shrug.
She makes a good point.
Valid point. All right, so if we can get our hands on a bicycle, you can learn how to fix them, and that would be a good foot in the door, yeah?
Yeah.
Makes sense to me.
So, you were talking about making a logo with us. Are you... How much do you do your arts and crafts there, Carrie?
I mean, I did more when I was younger, but whenever I can.
Because, you know, people with skateboards are also going to want their customized decks.
Oh, that's a good point. I could definitely do that.
Are you
This
suggesting we
says
open like a
options.
skate shop?
Skate shop, repair shop.
And bakery.
You could call it a front store for, you know, all our other dealings, but whatever. I don't know what other dealings we're doing in the back, but it's good enough cover as any.
This is fair.
Wait, if I got you ingredients, you know how to bake stuff?
I made you brownies.
Yes.
Yeah, but you don't bake brownies, do you?
Yes.
I've literally only ever bought them at stores.
Yes, I know how to bake stuff.
I'm gonna look over at Damean and be like, it's basic chemistry. How do you not know how to bake?
Basic chemistry ain't so basic to me.
Baking is an art and a science, so
Yeah, I don't. That's not usually what I do.
just fair.
I'm gonna get another clean bowl and put some of the remaining food in it.
Mhm.
And cover it. Here, I know she's probably still asleep, but you want to take some of this home with you?
Yeah. I'll take it for Silo. Thank you.
This is Silo's also. I hand her the Corona Punch. I don't remember the name
Solar
of it.
Flare,
Solar Flare.
the one that tastes like blood orange, we decided.
I will take them to her. Y'all gonna log in tonight?
Yeah, I was gonna play for a bit. Maybe we do your shopping portion before we start working on the cane swords.
Think
That
so.
makes sense. Yeah. I'll go log in and see what I can find.
All right. You want me to walk over with you? Or are you good?
That would be great, actually. Is it dark outside? Getting dark? I don't know what time it is.
Yeah, it would be about 8 o'clock at night by this point, I think.
Oh, then yes, please.
Sure.
I am
Right.
small and easily kidnappable.
I am less kidnapped. Still kidnappable, I suppose, but less so.
Fair. It's usually safety in numbers. Good night, Dahlia.
Good night. Don't get
I'll
kidnapped.
see you in a minute. Yeah, we'll do our best.
See you in a minute.
So you guys exit the cargo container, start walking towards the other one. Can you guys make a perception check for me?
God, now we're gonna get kidnapped.
I know. See, I said that.
Perception, you said.
Perception, I say.
11.
Okay.
16.
16. Sure. See anybody about as you walk? Everything seems quiet and calm. Cross to Carrie's cargo container without incident.
So it was a nice day. Thank you for coming with us.
It was a nice day. Thank you for the invitation. It was a good time.
Yeah. I know it probably wasn't a very restful day off, but you know.
I've had a lot of rest. Sometimes adventure is needed.
Well, if you ever want to go adventuring, you know, we're always up for a good adventure.
Yeah. I'll take you up on that.
Sounds good. See you on the
Night,
inside.
Damean. Yeah. Night.
He kind of like shuffles his feet and turns around and walks back to his container. Can I make another perception now that I'm going a different direction?
Absolutely, you may.
Nope, worse.
Still seems quiet and calm.
Good.
Mhm.
It's nice that he should never seem quiet and calm.
It's there is like this prickling along the back of your neck, and you maybe walk a little bit faster.
Yeah. Like, pull up my hoodie a little bit, and then keep walking.
Yeah, but you managed to make it back without incident.
Is Silo awake when I get to the container?
Silo is not in your cargo container.
She's not in my place. Okay. That's good. Because then she doesn't see me open the door and shut it and then kind of giggle for a minute before I go put her stuff in the fridge.
Okay. Nope. But your cat's there.
Sure, your cat's upset.
Cat is
Yeah.
meowing
Pissed.
loudly.
So I feed the cat and then extra lovin's for tax.
There's like this, you know, when cats growl when they eat,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's like, nom, 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 nom. As you pet it and it's eating, it is giving you that kind of growl, like, not now, busy.
Yeah, no,
May
I'm
be
in-
friendly later.
Yeah. I'm gonna find poop in my shoes tomorrow.
So I assume you guys are jumping into ELO for a few hours then?
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Throw on your Secretary Rush headsets. Enter the world of Elflines Online. What are you doing? Finding Carrie a new outfit? Is that first on the agenda?
Yeah, I believe we're finishing our shopping adventure.
Okay. Absolutely. Carrie, what kind of... They bring you to the tailors.
Mm-hmm.
Clotherer.
The tailors. And what kind of outfit are you looking for?
I hadn't put a lot of thought into it. So right now, Chadwick is wearing kind of striped, very tight pants,
Mhm.
And this blousey type shirt with like a vest over the top of it. We can schnazz that up a little bit.
How would you like to schnazz that up?
Mm.
Do you want like more of a silk shirt, maybe like up the quality of the shirt, vest with some embroidery on it?
Ooh, yeah.
All right.
Maybe like a scarf for the waist that's,
Oh, like a sash?
yeah,
Yeah. Okay. Absolutely.
flirty, you know.
I will say 200 gold in total.
You got it, clother.
Also, I believe you have 1,250 gold now. No, it'd be so mean. I believe you have an extra 1,000 gold waiting for you when you log in. So be sure to add that to your character sheet.
So you said 200?
Yep.
Okay. Got it. Thank you, Mitch.
You're welcome.
Oh, can I see about some new boots too?
Absolutely.
Cool.
How
I'm looking for like knee-high lace-up leather,
Okay.
preferably black.
Okay. What level of like quality are you looking for these boots?
Like solid quality.
Sure. That'll be another 100 for the boots.
You got it.
But they're also a little bit shiny.
Yes.
Let me
Perfect.
see if I have any money, because I also remembered that I needed new boots. I might be boot shopping also.
Okay.
I am not boot shopping.
Okay.
I will pay for your boots. And Dahlia's boots if Dahlia wants boots. Because I got you in a scrape.
I'm fine. I don't need new boots.
What
Just
kind
want
of
to make sure you are taken care of. Although, there's someone else who might appreciate new boots.
I'll get Keys
send
boots.
send a message also to Lily?
Okay. Lily. It's 9 o'clock. Lily is online.
Ask her if she wants to go outfit shopping. Since, we're trying to make her part of the group.
Oh. You can buy Keys boots, by the way. Sorry. Let me do this in order of operations. Games, what kind of boots are you buying?
Very similar. I want archer boots that are a little shorter than knee high, like high calf high. A thick leather, but nothing like more work like than like classy.
More
per se.
sturdy than fancy?
Yeah.
Okay. That's still, I'm going to say it's still 100 gold. What kind of boots are you getting for Keys? Did she get boots? I don't think she did. I think she just got the dress, right?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
she just got the dress.
I'll get her the kind of like the same kind that I got, but if they have any that have like a shit kicker heel on them,
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah, that would be ideal.
Cool. I would say it's 125 gold then for they will make a shit kicker heel on the back of those.
Cool.
Okay. Lily messages you back. Oh, I hadn't thought about new clothes. That's interesting. What is there like a uniform like the luminaries have, or it's all like blue and white, or what were you thinking?
There is no uniform. You just go with what you feel is your style.
Like
We're all
the elf
individuals
line,
here.
the elf line doesn't have like a standard color or something.
No, just be yourself. Up to 500 gold worth, and I'll send 500 gold to her.
Oh, thank you very much. Okay. That's all you get for a while.
All right.
Do I know that you sent her a message?
I'll say that I am sending her a message, inviting her to go shopping.
Did we hear back from our young friend?
She sounds intrigued. She was wondering if there was any kind of set colors she needed, our style. I told her just be yourself.
Our style is fancy. Whatever that means to you. Fancy AF.
Do you send this as a message to her, or do you just say this out loud to your companions?
Just to my companion.
Okay, just making sure.
Is there any way we all accidentally matched?
Boots are very similar I think apart from Frederick's.
Fair.
I don't know that Frederick's are knee-high.
I was gonna say
I'll
my clothes
sigh
are.
and go, all right, I'll buy a pair of knee-high boots.
They're all
Yes!
unique in their own way, but definitely knee-high boots is a thing. Or close to. Because Benjamin's aren't quite as high. His are calf-high.
Well, the higher your boots, the more important you are in this guild. We're all about even, so.
But I'm taller than everyone.
And luckily, your boots don't go all the way up to, your hips.
So does that mean when we find a man wearing gaiters, we just make him our guild leader?
We make him our king.
Yes. High boots and brooches. Really what our group is about.
Two criteria. That's it.
That's the title card episode now? Or episode number?
Boots and brooches.
title?
Boots and brooches.
Boots
Yep.
and brooches. Pooch and brooches.
It's like The Office. Bears beats Battlestar Galactica. Boots, brooches, something else. Saviors of Blaviken. Got it. Nailed it. TM.
There you go.
Brotherhood of Blaviken.
Of Blaviken. Perfect.
Okay. So you guys have gone shopping. You've gotten new clothing. What is next on your
So
agenda?
tomorrow's the tournament, yes?
Oh, yeah.
2 days. The day after. Are,
Oh,
you
I
might
look
be a
at my
little
watch,
off.
but
it's Monday.
We kind
Because
of
it's my day off.
stayed up and then fell asleep for... We were a
oh,
little messed up with time.
today's still Monday?
Did you two stay up all night?
Not all night. Not all night.
Speaking of, can I have you two give me an endurance check, please?
Ooh.
Resist torture drug.
No, I think I want endurance. Yeah.
I have not done well on my rolls tonight.
Since I'm currently playing my Elfline character, can I use my Elfline character's endurance?
No.
They're very endurant. Do
In
I get
that
any
case-
bonuses for my not addictive soft drink?
Yeah, you get a +0.
I was gonna say, if it's not addictive, it doesn't have caffeine.
In that case, 12.
Okay.
I did two worse than that.
Okay. You guys are feeling exhausted. You are at a minus. As players, because it's now like the end of the day. I'm gonna put you at a -4 penalty.
Yeah, no, we didn't stay up all night, but we didn't
don't
stay up
believe you.
all night, but we did stay up the majority.
Go to bed.
But we have more adventuring to do.
The
Do you know
adventures
how
will
many
still be
golems
here.
we could kill before the morning?
Yes,
At least 2.
golems.
But you'd need sleep. Why didn't you tell me earlier? I wouldn't have kept you up all day.
It's fine. I'm good to go. Good to go.
Go to bed. I won't get us into any shenanigans while you're sleeping. Promise.
No accepting dragon quests?
No accepting dragon quests or golems. I won't take on anything bigger than a rabbit.
If Lily needs us, you'll wake us, though, yes?
Of course.
You're not going to stay up too late.
No.
All right. I might nod out then.
think
I
you
had a
should.
big day.
Oh, you too.
I log out immediately
Okay.
and then just kind of like slump over in the chair I'm sitting in.
Before.
After he logs out. Oh,
Oh
sorry.
yeah, no, go ahead.
I was gonna say, after he logs out, I was gonna send Carrie. Thanks for hanging out with me and my brother today. Meant a lot to us.
I'm gonna send back. Thank you for letting me. Had a blast. Love you guys.
Good night.
Good night.
I'll log off.
Before you log off,
No.
if you would like, you do get a message back from Lily.
Oh, then I'll pause. What does it say?
It says, "What do you think?" And she sent you a screenshot of her character. She's wearing a it's kind of got frills on the sleeves, a pink dress that goes down just above her knees. Over top of that, she's got a studded leather, white studded leather vest. She has some black stockings and calf high leather boots that are white to match her vest. And she's doing kind of this intimidating warrior pose with her two short swords.
I'm gonna send back love it with like 5 exclamation marks and then send the picture to Damean and Keys and Silo.
Awesome.
Or Carrie.
I got you.
I just send back a bunch of exclamation points in a row.
I'm so glad you like it. And there's like a bunch of exclamation marks and like happy faces. Okay, well I have to go to bed. Good night. Oh,
night.
and there's like this pause. If you see Damean or if you see Benjamin before I do, I sent him some stuff that I gathered today. I hope that helps.
Oh. I'm sure he'll appreciate it. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Good night.
Good night.
And Lily logs off.
I'll wave bye to Carrie and I'll log off as well.
Carrie, how do you spend the rest of your evening?
I'm gonna train my horse.
Okay, give me an animal handling check.
Okay, hold on. Because my roommate will beat me up if I don't. Oh, that is a 14.
14. Okay, you can add 14 to the total tracker.
Sweet. Thank you.
Also, Damean, because I will forget, please add to your inventory 20. I will say 20 ingots. Not the ore, the actual bars.
Okay.
That are waiting for you as a gift from that Lily had sent. Eventually there will be a message that says, to help with the crafting.
I will try to remember to thank her the next time.
You can send
But
that.
I have it recorded.
Okay, as long as it's recorded.
She's such a sweetheart.
Chills. So you spend a bit of time training your horse. It doesn't go as well as you would like. Maybe your mind's focused on other things.
Probably.
Random designs, perhaps.
Yep.
Eventually. Oh yeah. Sorry.
Go ahead.
Mm-mm.
I was gonna say, after training my horse, I'd probably log off. Because I wouldn't really know what to do by myself.
Fair.
But I'll take out my sketchbook and sketch around a little bit.
Give me a paint draw sculpt. And sorry, Dolly, was there anything you wanted to do before going to, like, passing out?
Nah, I'll pass out.
I got a natural 10 followed by a 5, so that is a dirty 20.
Beautiful. Your sketches come out incredible. If you want to record that somewhere, if you're going to show them, and I happen to ask, let's mark that it was a 20, please.
Yep.
You got passion flowing.
Heck yeah, I do.
Yeah, you doodle away and then eventually fall asleep. Tuesday arrives. Bright and early. I believe, Carrie, you work the morning shift on Tuesdays.
Yes, I do.
Um,
Trying to
along
beat Brenda.
with Silo.
Mhm.
She accompanies you into work. Asks how your packing went yesterday. She's got like half of her stuff packed. She was super productive.
Shit. That's awesome. I wanted to talk to you.
I'm gonna hold that conversation for when Kate's here next week.
Yeah, that's great.
But I would like it noted she was packing the day. So no one told her otherwise.
I'm thinking I'll just have her move into mine anyway. While we wait. But I'll talk to her about it next time.
Roll me
I was distracted.
roll me a luck test +1.
Shit.
So you want to roll under your total luck.
Well, I rolled under the desk, so that shouldn't be too hard.
Well, technically, I think that's under your luck. The character sheets up here.
My luck is a 7 and I got a 5.
+1 is 6, so still underneath. Yep.
+1 is
I will
6.
say you beat Brenda. So you're able to put on the
Yes.
music that you want. Start your work day.
Aggressive heavy metal it is.
As you guys are at work, Damean and Dahlia, what are you guys doing for the day?
I'm gonna try to finish my current project up,
Mhm.
and then work on my resignation letter.
Okay. Are you going? How much effort are you putting into this resignation? Like, is it just like 2 sentences, or do you want to actually write a decent one?
I'll write a decent one. I'm not gonna send it out yet, but I'm gonna have it in preparation for if this skate shop goes through.
Okay. Refurbishment, skate shop, repair store, whatever this is.
Whatever you need, we can handle.
Give me a composition test, please.
All right. Composition's not a skill I use very often. 17.
Nice. It is beautifully worded. So whatever you would like it to say, that's what it says.
Just basically along the lines of, regrettably, I've decided to take my career in a different direction rather than, the web design, or not web design, but, along those lines.
I do have my full week's worth of projects that I'm sending you in advance. That sort of thing. Cool. Damean.
I would like to get up and make breakfast for me and my sister.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to put on some good, happy music.
Okay.
And I am going to wardrobe style and personal groom.
Okay.
And then I am going to try to find people that are willing to buy inflatable mattresses, sleeping bags, and slightly used carryalls.
The inflatable mattress, sleeping bag are one thing.
I know.
They're together. Okay, give me a ward. Where are you going to try to hawk these?
All right, so we got these for free, yeah, Dahlia? I say
Yeah.
over the plate of eggs. How much would you say your labor costed? Cost.
I don't know.
How much per unit if we were putting a price on it?
Per unit, I'd say we just try to sell them and we just split the profit.
Sure, but I mean, we have to figure out how much we put into them to know how much to sell them.
How much does an inflatable bed normally go for?
So usually you can pick these up for about 30 EB. I'm thinking I go down 20. I'm thinking I go down to the some of the like homeless camps in town and try to sell them for like 15. Mark them down to 12 if I need to. We don't make a lot off of them, but we move them quick, and people who need them get them.
That's true. I'd be okay.
Carryalls, on the other hand, I'm thinking we go to a nicer part of town. Not super nice, but nicer. And we try to offload them there. And the carryalls, you could probably pick up one of these for like 20 EB, but I'm thinking we could probably sell them for closer to 25.
Yeah. Fix them up, make them look a little more name brand.
Yeah. Maybe put some type of logo on them that, you know, nobody really knows what the logo means, but because it has a logo on it, they'll buy it.
All right.
All right. I'm gonna go try to offload the sleeping bag mattress things first.
Also, maybe get in contact with Don and propose our skate shop idea. Maybe he'll front us some investment capital just to get one up and running. I mean, it could be good for his business, keeping customers in and out.
Sure. And I noticed like they don't have a flagship store at the end. That I don't want that, but I'm just saying that like I think structurally there's some suggestions I have for the guy.
All right. Sounds like a plan. What could possibly go wrong?
Right. So I'll get a hold of him while I'm out taking care of this. Do you need anything while I'm out? Are you gonna be all right?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
All right. I'll be back.
I'll be visibly nervous as you're walking out the door, though.
Fair enough. I am gonna go try to sell the inflatable mattress things.
Okay. So, how are you dressing? How are you styling for
So my personal grooming is just personal grooming, but my wardrobe style for going down to the
only
homeless
personal
camps.
grooming?
Okay. Not my yellow character, I would suppose.
No, you're a meat space character.
15.
Cool. Okay. You're good.
I would like to go with lower middle class look, but trustable. Like,
What are you wearing?
I'm gonna wear like a blazer style shirt, you know, but like not a fancy one. Obviously, something from a thrift store.
All I can picture, I know this is not what you're going for. All I can picture is one of those graphic tees that have the blazer printed on them.
Not quite. on that.
I know, not quite. But that's so what I pictured. Okay.
I'm going for like not corp, but like that like low middle manager look.
Okay. Roll me wardrobe style.
Okay. I rolled the same thing twice. My wardrobe style is much better though. 18.
Okay. Yeah, you achieve that with great success.
Okay. I'm going to head to the neighborhood that I think they will sell best in.
Okay. You head down there. I mean, there's pop-up tent cities all over the place. And you're going to try your luck to sell these for what, 15 eddies a piece?
Yeah.
Okay.
But if they have a hard luck story or something, I might discount.
Okay. Give me a trading check. You do get a +1 for your wardrobe style.
Yeah, I actually put points in trading on this character.
I would hope so.
21.
Plus your operator rank.
Oh.
23, I believe.
Yes. 23.
Okay. 23. Yeah, for even the ones, people that you find, and you give it to a couple of homeless, and eventually someone who runs frequent like meal services and blankets or something notices what you're doing and buys the rest of them from you.
Okay.
At your requested price. So you sell 6 of them for 15 eddies each.
Okay.
For a total of, you know what, I will say that totals 90 eddies. I will say they give you an additional 10 to make it 100 even.
So math is easier.
So math is easy. Just as a thank you for doing this kind work and for lowering your prices and doing what you can.
Okay.
Aw.
And then I'm going to go home.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to dress in... I'm going to send Carrie a message.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Carrie. Can I borrow one of your band t-shirts?
Yeah.
Thanks, buddy.
Which band?
I don't know. Pavement? Do you have a Pavement shirt?
Yeah, you can take pavement.
Cool. And Dahlia has a key to your box, yeah?
Yeah.
All right. I will bring it back in just as good a condition as I found it.
Okay.
I am going to put on a Pavement shirt.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to put on, like, torn jeans.
Okay.
I would like to use my agent to look up hairstyles that are modern and hip.
Okay.
And then I am re-wardrobing.
I know. Give me a library. What style, what wardrobe style, if you had to fit it into one of the things that you're going
I'm
for?
looking for what's popular with the kids, so it doesn't fit into one of those categories technically.
Okay, give me a library search on your agent, so you get a +2.
Yeah. I'm going to spend my last 2 luck for the episode. $15.
15. Okay. That will be, I will say that is enough for you to find the style that you're looking for, or a style that you're looking for. I will give you a +1 to your wardrobe and style. So roll me wardrobe style for looking hip for the kids, yo.
You said I get a +1.
Mm-hmm.
I rolled poorly, but luckily I'm good at this. 15 + 1, 16.
16. Okay. Not as good as when you needed to. Was earlier, but still good. You'll pass. You won't. It doesn't look like you're trying. Let's go with that.
That's the big thing.
That's the big thing. Yeah, you're not going to impress anyone, but it doesn't look like you're trying.
Good. Good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go to a trendier part of town
Okay.
and kind of sell these bags.
Are you walking?
Yes.
Oh.
How far am I from a trendier part of town?
You're decent ways. It would only be like, again, Is it 10 eddies to get to Time Warp?
Yeah.
Yeah, about the same to get to a trendier part of town.
Can I take a bus?
Yes. And a
Okay,
bus
I'm gonna
is
take-
included in your lifestyle, so
Yeah. I'm going to take the bus.
it just takes 3 times as long.
Yeah.
Or 4, depending. Thankfully, I will say, though, because it is Haywood, and there's the Haywood Industrial Zone, and a lot of people commute, I'm going to say the public transport, at least in this district, is better than most other places in Night City.
I believe it.
Yeah.
This and like Old University probably have the best public transportation.
Probably, yeah. Other areas where, they've put funds to rebuild for like maybe shops and stores, not so much, but public transportation is where they've decided to start. So, twice as long. But you managed to get there. And again, I need you to roll me a trading plus your... we're rolling haggling, which...
I rolled a 10, but then it was followed by a 1, so
that's okay.
that's exciting.
No.
Trading of 12, and I get a +1 for wardrobe style.
Mm-hmm.
So 23, 24.
Okay. It's a difficult sell for you. Here. Your conversation, it's on point. For whatever reason, this trendier part of the neighborhood knows how to haggle, or the people that you're running into today know how to haggle. So you were trying to upsell it for 25?
Yeah.
Or like try to get 30? What was the goal?
I was trying to get 25.
Okay.
5 above regular cost.
Okay. People do not seem interested in trying, like, they'll offer you 20, but 25 is a...
I will take the 20,
I apologize.
and I will-
I rolled a 10 followed by a 5. So, if you're wondering why it doesn't follow standard DV rules, that would be why.
Right. You know what? These are real rare and hard to come across. But you know what? I'm feeling good, and for you, I will make it 20.
Okay.
But if ever you get rid of this for any reason, make sure to get what it's worth.
Nice. You can try to go to a less edgier part of town, or I will say you can sell all 6 for 20.
I'll sell them for 20.
Okay. So you make 120 eddies.
Nice. I'm just glad you didn't make me do an acting role because I was using a different accent.
No, I liked it. It was simple. It was enough. It was like, yeah, it's good.
I'm gonna head home,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to wash the pavement T-shirt and then put it back where I found it.
Okay. You have to go to the like laundromat cargo container.
Yeah,
Yeah, or the laundry cargo container rather.
I'm gonna get
You're
my
able to do
sister
that.
while I'm waiting on the laundry. All right, so we made 220 off those items.
So we made about 180 eddies a day.
Yeah,
You realize if we keep this up for a month, that's around a 3,000 that we're making. That's well above what we're making right now.
yeah, but that's like no days off and stuff. But yeah,
And that's
we could.
assuming our luck keeps up.
Well, this isn't luck. I am good at what I do. I'm not smart and I'm not good with fixing stuff, but I'm good at talking to people.
I mean, you've always been there talking to me. You've got me through some hard times.
I'm always there for you, you know that. I'm gonna
Yeah.
toss on my hair to get it out of the obnoxious trendy style.
I definitely think this is worth it.
Yeah. You want like half of it for your cut.
Keep it for now.
All right, we'll reinvest it.
Yeah, reinvest it.
I'm gonna start putting my ear to the ground for looking for more things that we can flip.
Okay.
And I mean, in the future, we don't really need to role play this. We can shorthand it if we need to.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
I'm sorry, I'm taking up so much of your time.
No, this is great. This is fantastic. I get to play like the nitty gritty of it, which I love. You would know because you tapped all your contacts recently. It's gonna be a bit before they have anything.
Right.
Like, it's not something that you can get easily. You're gonna have to go and start finding it yourself.
Yeah, that's what I mean, though. I'm not necessarily looking for things like I did this time. I'm just looking to hear rumors of, like, you know, night market selling, like, you know, the place in Star Mall that sells like the broken tech, places like that.
Okay.
That terrible Radio Shack that we went to that one time.
I do not remember that, but I believe that it exists. So, okay. Okay. Is there anything else? I will say you did mention you wanted to call Dawn.
Yeah.
Or was
on,
that
on the
just-
bus, I would have given Don a call.
Okay. Hello? Oh, Damean.
Hey,
Damean. Sorry,
yeah.
I did not look at the name. My apologies. How are you?
I'm doing very well, Don. How are you today?
I could be better, but you know, such is life when you're building. No, that doesn't go there. Anyway, how are you? Tell me you have good news. I could use some good news today. Or
You know-
boba tea. One or the other.
Would you like to meet for a boba tea? Me and my sister were going to go out for boba here in a little bit.
I wish I could, but... And you hear this crash in the background, and this loud sigh in your ear. I can't...
Well, it sounds like you may be busy, so. I'm working on some ends to try to come up with some things there. My sister had an idea, though. While we're building up our inventory and getting everything you would want to have there.
Right.
What about...
The boppet? Did you find the boppet?
I'll have to ask her about that. I didn't ask. She wanted to know how you would feel about possibly putting in a skate shop. Because we have a graphic artist that can do decks, and I saw you at a skate park, so maybe we do repairs on bikes and skateboards and things, just while we're building our inventory. We'd pivot the store as we grow.
So you're looking for an actual store, not just a table.
Yeah, one of the smaller units, maybe?
Okay. It's a skate shop.
Yeah.
For repair.
Skate-
Just repairs? Or
No,
you-
we'd sell new also. Well, new.
Right, of course. Your legitimate business, right. So how about skateboarding and bike accessories? Is that something you're considering?
Yeah, something like that. And then, you know, also some, like, oddity kind of stuff, too. You know, collectibles and things.
Right, yeah. There's this pause and you can tell that they're thinking something through. Do you have a supplier for pots?
So I got a friend who works over at Yang's that I might be able to talk into some stuff. I haven't explored this yet because I wanted to discuss it with you.
I have to run it through Mink, but I think we can work something out that will be very good for you.
Well, you know what? Now that, you know, testing the waters, you might be interested depending. I will get my ducks in a row and then we'll come up with an actual pitch, yeah?
Yes, absolutely. Let me know. I will have an answer. I can have an answer from Mink in like an hour. And you hear this other crash. Make that 2
I'll
hours.
probably get a hold of you tomorrow if that's all right.
Oh, yes, that's fine. Actually, and the agent is put down. You could see Dawn was standing in front of the bar, the beer bottles or whatever, and the agent is put down. You see the ceiling as they're flipping through some things. Tomorrow, and they pick the agent back up. Tomorrow's actually kind of busy. I can get you in at full.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Okay, and it was D and D renovations, yes?
Refurbishing, but
Refurbishing. Like Furby.
yeah.
Oh, that's clever. You should have kept... well, I shouldn't say this, but you should have kept one. I'll see if maybe we can spare one for promotional purposes. Promotional purposes! Yes, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Anything else I can do for you, Damean?
No, that is all. But thank you very much. You have a good rest of your day. I hope they stop breaking all your shit.
So do I. There is a tightness to his face that just seeps through the screen.
Return back to us doing laundry. So I talked to the guy.
Okay.
He is interested in the skate shop idea.
All right. Well, I never thought my brother would own a little shop. Pretend to wipe a tear away from my eye. Grew up so fast.
We're the same age. Stop it.
Well,
It's a good idea, and I appreciate all that you're doing to help me.
it's not just you, it's us.
Right, obviously. And, maybe the girls might want to eventually quit Dark Topic and come hang out with us. By that, I mean, like,
Do have sales experience previously.
it's true. It's up to them, but I mean, like, maybe.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
force a job on them.
Right. We're not a big corporation, because big corporations do that shit all the time.
Oh yeah.
I heard people get kidnapped and, like, taken to other countries and shit over jobs.
Why would you tell me that?
Well, are you part of a big corporation?
No, are you?
I ain't even part of a corporation at the moment. I pulled the clothes out of the dryer, and I'm gonna go hang them back up.
Okay. I assume
All
Dahlia walks with you.
Yeah. I feed the cat, and then I lock up and go back to RQ.
Cat is very happy with you.
What time is that happening?
I will say at this point, because Dahlia's done what they like, everything that they were working on, including the spray paint cans, which took up more time than you would have thought, but still needed to be done. It is coming to the end of your shift
Okay.
as this is happening, and so as that is everything, that's where I'm going to call it, because I don't want to get too far into your day without Min-Kay, so you
Fair.
guys can have that wonderful conversation.
I do, if I can,
Mm-hmm.
at some point during my day,
Mhm.
I would have texted the two of them a picture of my favorite sketch
Okay. Which looks like what?
that I had done. It's the same kind of thing that I drew before, but
Okay.
cleaned up and full color. So
Okay, so it says D&D, and it has refurbishment with the little, for our podcast listeners, with the little Furby above it.
holding a hammer.
Yeah.
And it's got kind of like, I went with the 90s vibe of the time warp, so it's got kind of like that bubble letter thing going on now, and some of like the Nickelodeon splash behind it. It's like a bright purple.
It reminds me a lot of the old World Industries boards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys
So I
do at
would've
some point
texted
throughout the
that to
day get that text.
I'd say, hey, that looks amazing, and send back a heart.
I send back a picture of myself doing finger guns.
I'll say that I love it, and that we're definitely gonna have to have you in the shop.
I'll be there all the time.
Okay. I think is that
That's it.
I'm reading this right. This is the close. Okay, cool. Just making sure. The bad habit of misjudging that. So
Wait.
I love you too. Thank you everyone for joining us today during
Thank
this
you for the raid and everything.
wonderful
Yes.
episode. Yes, thank you, Arna, for the raid. Thank you for the hydrates. I definitely needed them.
Posture.
I
All that.
forget to do that.
So bad with posture. Join us this Saturday here on Saves for Death for a new episode of Shades of Scarlet. If you missed yesterday's episode, shit went
Some things
down.
are going down.
It was good. It was a good episode. And
Big things.
big things. And join us next week. Min-K will be back. And we'll see what happens with this new enterprise. And
And hopefully she doesn't kill me.
Right?
Will Carrie survive? We'll
Survive?
find out.
who knows? Next time on Indie Bandits.
Next time. Ooh.
Bye, guys.
Night.